Christmas. I am off to do a solo downwind run, probably about 15 k's or something like that. It's a stinking hot day and it looks like the wind's in on the other side. From what I'm seeing, it's about 10 knots where we do our local run, maybe gusting up to 13, 15. So I think the bumps should be good, but we'll do a few checks just to make sure. I'm really keen to get it on one of the X's. I've got the 890 in the car, and if it looks honky-dory, then I wouldn't mind strapping that on, but we'll see how we go. As I go along, I thought what I could do is just review it and see how it feels underfoot, and maybe just compare it to things that I've ridden, and see how it goes. I haven't ridden any of the X's. I know there's been a whole lot of hype about them. Yeah, I've just been riding foils that I've tried and tested before. Reason being, I had a little boy about 4 months ago, so I haven't really wanted to cook myself and overdo it. But yeah, today I think could be the day that we get sexy on an Xy. Yeah! The first glimpse of the ocean to see what it's like, just from here. It's okay. Not like honking, but should be alright. I'll have a proper check. Yep, wind's in. Let's get to the start. It's gonna be sick. Just at the start, but I'm just going to do a quick check. Normally I'm pretty confident with what I'm going to ride, but I'll just go over the sand dune and check out bumps. It's so hot, like late 30s, 40 degree type Christmas day. Good enough. It's good enough for the big horse. I think it actually looks really good out there. Sand is so hot. I'm inside a bit of a reef, so it can be quite flat. So I'll try and get a bump, paddle up, and then I've got to paddle out, or pump out, sorry, all the way out there. Oh my goodness. Still pumping out the lagoon. Oh man, it's pretty hard going. Bumps haven't built yet, so I'm pumping way too much. Alright, made it out past the reef, so I'm in the clear.
The one thing I noticed with the 890X for me personally was that in similar conditions it took a little bit more grunt work to get it going in the first initial strokes compared to say the 850S or the 770R, but then it popped up relatively quickly once you got it out of the gates. Once I was up and going though, I really noticed the difference in glide and was not able to get to bumps as easily as I usually do on the 850S, the 770R or the 860R, but what I did notice as a compromise was a really slow stall speed, so I could stay on foil at a much lower speed and get out past the reef on very slow and small bumps.
turning. Wow, 890 is so smooth. Jeez.
As the wind increased and the bumps sized up a little, I really appreciated the ability of this foil to turn. It is so incredibly smooth and rolls over super easily, and I couldn't believe how stable it was in maintaining pitch and speed. Furthermore, I was taken away at how acutely you could also sling it around. I always find that with the 850S, the 980S and the bigger Rs, you really have to think about your turn leading into it and throughout, but with the 890X, you could literally do it impulsively and it wouldn't batter an eyelid. Based on that, I'm really excited to try this wing in the surf in some small to medium conditions and think that'll be really awesome. If I wanted to chase glide and high speed on a downwind run, I probably wouldn't choose the 890X and would probably go more for the R series. But if I wanted to do just purely a surfy downwinder run in some lighter winds like this one, then I would definitely look to use this foil again. If I wanted a surfy and glidey run, then I'd probably go for the 850S.
The things I am doing with this 890 should be banned. Hey, just going past the Beery. You might be able to track me back. Yeah, whenever. I'll see you at the end. Thanks, bye. Multitasking?
Whilst not shown here, I managed to fully breach one of my wingtips doing a turn. At my skill level and on different wings to the X, I would normally fall off or struggle to recover, but on the 890 I noticed how stable it was in recovering a breach and I was shocked I was still on foil. A true credit to the design of this wing.
Pretty long drawn out bumps, about 2/3 of the way. Yeah, like the wind isn't honking, but there's definitely some good bumps to catch. Oh, right now. A little bit of a whirl. Wow, real nice spot. Yeah, so this is a pretty good section, and then as we get closer the bumps will start to die off a little bit, and we've sort of then got to pump through the inside of a reef again. Again, just having to really ride high on the mast, look for early bump opportunities, keep working the foil. Nearly there. Alright, through the reef and now pumping just through a little bit of a flatter section, trying to pick up as many little bumps as I can. I've just caught like a swell lump out the back, so I'm going to try to stay on it, ride it all the way in.
Surprisingly, once I'd made it past the reef, there was still a really good amount of wind swell coming into the bay, so I was able just to stay high on the 890 and turn really easily onto the little chippy bumps as I came in.